Hello, everyone. It's Kiki Strickland, the Matchmaker and Dating Coach at kikistrickland.com. I would like to talk today about why and how not to chase after a man. Some call it pursuing a man. And yes, it is a new day and age in some respects. And yes, men have gotten a lot more passive than they used to be. I remember a time when you could walk into a place and men were on you like rice, trying to get your name. Hey, what's your name? Introducing themselves to you, asking for your number. And men have, yes, they have taken a more laid back approach these days. You might even hear them saying, I prefer the woman to come to me. If you watch any of the dating reality shows, and I do watch Ready to Love, that's one of my favorites. Often you will hear the man saying that they want to know that the woman wants them, that they might even wait until she says something first. While you can and should show yourself friendly, I totally believe in being a friendly, outgoing, happy, joyful person, which means, yes, you can start up a conversation. You can even compliment him. But that's the extent of flirting in my book. You do not need to do anything other than that. And you should not ask him out on a date first. He should be the one to suggest moving into that realm. You are just being friendly. He doesn't know whether you like him or whether you're just a friendly, happy person. So that is how I teach on that. But I also want to tell you, in case you're one of those women that are very aggressive, you do want to go after what you want and you've decided he's the one, but you're not even sure if he is attracted to you. You're not even sure if he likes you. I'm going to tell you how you cannot pursue after him, because yes, it might be hard when your heart is going pity patter for this guy. You do kind of move into this mode of I want to get him, but don't do it. Exercise some self-control. Wait. It's a waiting game sometimes. Be patient. Exercise patience. So here is how to not pursue him and to wait for him to reach out first. Stop thinking about him so much. That's the first thing. Yes, he might be the cutest, sexiest man you've ever known. But if he hasn't shown interest in you, and ladies, when they are interested in you, you will know it because they will be trying to get into your presence all the time. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you. And they are making plans with you to do that. At the very least, they will ask you where you're going to be so they could be there too. If he is not doing that, he's probably not interested. I'm just going to give you a minute to let that sink in. If he is not calling you, texting you, or emailing you, or trying to get into your presence, he's probably not that interested in you. Now, sometimes they have a little bit of interest, just a level of interest. So you might hear from them every now and then because they're like, oh yeah, what happened to so-and-so? They might, you might be on their radar, but when they really are feeling you and when they really want to build something with you, you will know it because they will be showing you that attention. So you cannot be the one to try to make this relationship happen, because then even if it does happen, there's usually an expiration date on it, because he might have said, okay, this woman likes me. I'll hang out with her a little bit until I find the one that I really want. And that's not what you want. So you really can't be calling him, asking him out, inviting him to stuff. You can only do that as a friend. Don't put any of your heart and soul into it, because it usually does not work out well. All right, so exercise self-control. That means even if you can't stop thinking about him, even if you really want him, do not send that message. Stop IMing him. Stop texting him. Stop reaching out. Just don't say anything else. Just wait and see if he's going to contact you. And if he contacts you with a, hey, how have you been? Just answer and say, how have you been? That's it. Don't start sending him multiple texts and asking all these questions. The man still, even though they become more passive in some sense, they still want to be the man in the relationship. They still want to do the pursuing, despite what they tell you. Deep down, they still want to be the one who makes something happen. If they aren't doing it, it's usually because they don't really want you. Because the one they want, oh my goodness, you best believe they are blowing up her phone. So let him go and see if he comes back to you. Just chill. As hard as it is, just chill and be patient. You need to be clear that he wants to be with you. And the only way you'll know is if you just kind of step back a little bit and see what he's going to do. Now, maybe he was on the fence about you. Maybe he was like, yeah, she's a 7.5. I'm waiting for my 10. But a 10 hasn't come his way. So if he doesn't hear from you for a while, he might get to thinking, well, you know what? She was pretty cute. I did like her personality. All right, let me see what she's doing. So you got to at least give it time for him to miss you. We as women, and I understand this, we're nurturers. We like to help, and we're created to be helpmates. So yeah, we're in there trying to do everything. That's not your job at this point. Once you're his wife, yes. At this point, you're just his friend, or you're just one of the women that he's dating. So slow it down, slow your roll, as they used to say. Be patient, observe, listen to what he is saying, observe what he is doing, and don't do too much. So if you were doing too much, stop it. If you're unclear about if he's really into you, stop doing anything and just wait and see. And one of the things that I've heard as a dating coach, I've been a dating coach since 2009. I was in Ebony magazine in 2014, the October issue. They called me and 2 other matchmakers the top matchmakers in America. And one of the things that I have heard over the years from ladies during my coaching is that they thought they were in a relationship. They thought that this was going to be it. And then when I started asking questions, it comes out that he didn't even pursue you. You made this relationship happen. He just went along with it. And he didn't even go along with it all the time. He sometimes went along with it. You didn't see him for 2 weeks, and then he would pop back up. No. That means he wasn't really feeling it in the beginning. So again, just observe, listen, see what they do. Don't do anything yourself. Just see what they do. When a man really wants you, he will pursue you. All right, we'll talk about more dating topics in the near future. So come back and check out my podcast on Blog Talk Radio. It's called Dating Talk with Kiki Strickland. Those were done years ago, but they're still relevant today. I also have a few books on Amazon. Just click on Amazon and do a search for Kiki Strickland. All right. Thanks for chatting with me, and happy dating.